What's up YouTube, Capital G here. So Struggling Battle has gone live on Yugioh Pro and I had to test this one out myself. I checked last night and it wasn't on there, but as soon as it got added, I was like, oh, I gotta show off some possibilities of this card. Gotta let the world know how ridiculous and absurd it was. And something actually occurred to me, and it wasn't something that I thought of. It was something that basically people were commenting, and it changed my entire perspective of this card. Now, I already thought this card was just ridiculous and that eventually it would not be at 3. I think it's going to be a situation very similar to that graphic screener in the TCG where we're only going to get Struggling Battle for like one format. That's just my opinion, my estimation. But what people were telling me is, Cap, you do realize this card is even more broken if you go second. And I thought about it, I was like, oh my God, that is absolutely insane, because obviously when you go second, you don't have any cards on the field, thus you can use it from your hand. If your opponent has committed a full board, because you know Yu-Gi-Oh has become a lot of times, you know, kind of a break my board type of game, you activate this and you just clear everything out. Now they get to keep one card, but what is one card to your entire hand? And you go second, so you get the 6th card for free anyways, and it's just really absurd. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate exactly what I'm talking about and show you why this card might literally just ruin an entire format that it's in. Kind of like Grass. I feel like Grass was just, I hate that card. But let me just go ahead and roll this. So anyways, this is a situation that I am manufacturing. I'm playing against the AI, and you know, I already know what the AI is going to do. I gave the AI a very good opening hand, but I needed the AI to pretty much commit all of their cards to the board. So I had him play Barrier Statues, and he has Necro Valley, a Barrier Statue, Mage Power, and let's see what the set cards are. Oh wait, right, I can't see what they are. Okay, you have to just trust me. I think it's a strike and a warning. I think it's some really solid cards, and this is essentially what I mean. These situations where you go second, your opponent has an incredibly good board. I mean, Barrier Statue with 3,000 attack and a Necro Valley, so your opponent's graveyard is kind of locked out as well. Maybe backed by a warning and a strike. Like, what are you gonna do against that? Maybe Dark Hole, or basically I guess just Scoop, or you know, like Forbidden Chalice or Scoop. But this card, Struggling Battle, is just ridiculous. I'm gonna go ahead and enter my battle phase, and then I'm going to go into main phase 2, or before I go into main phase 2, it's going to prompt me to activate, or you know, it's going to essentially ask me if I want to activate Struggling Battle, which I'm going to say yes. I'm going to go ahead and activate my Struggling Battle. I don't know what card he's going to keep. Okay, I guess the computer changes what card they're going to keep every time, because the first time I did it, he kept Necro Valley. But do you understand how ridiculous that is? That I basically just went like +4, I mean, off of one card. And it's even more just ridiculous because your opponent's cards get banished face down. So like, you're never ever getting, like, these cards are never coming back into the duel, you know what I mean? Because getting cards face down that are banished back into the duel, practically impossible. So this is what we might have to deal with, guys. And maybe this is Konami's answer for Yu-Gi-Oh becoming so break my board dependent. Maybe they're like, hey guys, just play Struggling Battle, punish people for committing too much to the board. But it's like, if you're going to do that, why not just put Exiton back into the game? Because like, to me, Exiton is way more fair than this, because Exiton takes 2 monsters and Exiton at least just destroys the guards. I mean, I know Exiton can attack, but it doesn't do damage that turn. And like, I would much rather have my cards destroyed than them like banished face down to where I can never get them. Yeah, I'm almost certain that this is a Solemn, but I'm playing like a version of Chain Burn, so I don't have any monsters to like actually summon, so I can't actually force the computer to use that that Solemn Warning or that Solemn Strike, whichever one is face down. But I just kind of wanted to demonstrate you know, this kind of play, let the world know that yeah, if you go second, Struggling Battle is even more ridiculous than when you go first. And I don't know, it's gonna be a very crazy game when Circuit Break comes out. I'm crossing my fingers because I really hope that this card does it. At 1, I guess I can tolerate it because it'll be so situational, but like, I don't think at 3 this is going to be very fun. But anyways, maybe I'm overstating this. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already.